Amir Locke was killed. He was killed simply because they mistook him for a wanted criminal. Even though, at the end of the day, that was far from the truth. And yet, he was killed for it. They broke into his house, guns drawn, woke him up, and then proceeded to shoot him when he moved. They killed him. They killed him. Now, I don't remember what exactly he did, but regardless, they killed him. They killed an innocent man for no reason at all. Oh, I'm sorry. He killed an innocent man for no reason at all. Because it said police officer, not police officers. But if you ask me, they're all responsible. By default. But the police officer is getting a chance to walk away scot-free. Even though he killed Amir. His freedom is guaranteed while Amir's is taken away. How is that equal? How is that fair? How does that rightfully represent America in itself? Oh, wait a minute. It does exactly that. For hundreds of years, we've been targeted, killed, locked up, blamed, burned, raped, tortured, humiliated, tossed aside. You name it. It happened to us. I can't help but think what happened to Amir and people like him. It's another representation of the past. Now, don't get me wrong. I know for a fact that what's happening is white supremacy trying to take us all out, or as much as they can. They're desperately trying to enforce their power and fear through false authority and intimidation. Because I don't see cops as the heroes. I don't see them as law-abiding citizens. I don't even see them as people. I see them as enemies. I see them as cowardly dogs. They're a bunch of cowardly rabid dogs. They have no honor. They have no guts. And they have no will of their own. Simply because at the end of the day, they'll gladly do whatever white supremacy tells them to do. And they know that when it comes to a black person, 9 times out of 10, they'll get away with it. They'll get away. They were trained for this. They were doing their job. This is literally in the job description. I told y'all this. And I'm going to keep telling y'all this. Because this isn't new. This has been happening since the very beginning. Since the very beginning. And it's not going to stop unless we make it stop. The more we sit here and act like racism isn't a thing, or ignore it, or say it's something else entirely than what it actually is, the more we do that, the more times, the more we stall action that needs to be done, no more people like Amir will die because of this. And that to me is unacceptable. That to me is disgusting. I'm disgusted how people think that what is happening and what happened to Amir is not, well, as a matter of fact, you do probably have white people feeling bad for what happened to him, over here chanting Black Lives Matter, all that shit. That's all they're really doing. I guarantee you most of them probably support the police officer saying like, oh, I'm sorry for what happened, but stuff like this happens all the time. It's unfortunate, but this and that. That's what they're probably doing. So you probably have a lot of people that feel bad for what happened. But then again, you'll have people that will suck blue dick constantly without rhyme or reason. They're doing it simply because they need to. These types of people, they are obsessed with being controlled over. They like not having choices. They like being commanded and treated like shit. They don't care. They live for this shit, bro. At the end of the day, all I'm seeing, all those little protests and holding up signs, that ain't doing shit. That ain't doing shit for me, bro. I'm sorry, it's not. You can do it. Go ahead. If that's if that feels like the right thing to do, by all means, go ahead and do that. But for me personally, it's not enough. Action needs to be taken. And so I will not sit here and have a white person tell me how unfortunate it is and this and that. But when when the conversation of what should we do about it, they're over here like, I don't know, grab a sign, protest, sign a bill into Congress. That's not gonna fly with me, G. I need more than that. My people need more than that. Because while y'all over there holding signs, chanting, we're over here getting killed every fucking day. We're over here suffering, and y'all just sitting there feeling bad for us. Because that's just what y'all do. That's the only thing y'all can do. Shed tears for us, but at the end of the day, this Watson does absolutely nothing except doing the same shit we've been doing for years. Y'all doing the same shit. Acting like it's actually gonna help. Acting like it's gonna change. Acting like it's gonna help Y'all doing that, acting like it's really gonna help change the fundamentals of the very found. Y'all acting like it's gonna help change the very foundation of racism, of white supremacy, of black injustice, of black wrongdoing. Like, y'all acting like that's enough. That it's gonna help foster in a new era, is what I'm trying to say. And again, I apologize for stuttering, because this is really important. I'm not trying to do all that, because this to me is very important. This to me says a lot about the system we're in, and I want to make that perfectly clear to every single one of y'all, because this is important. This tells you all you need to know when it comes to the system that we were in as we speak. This is the system we are in every day. This is the system we are born in, raised by, and die because of it. And once again, an officer goes free. So no, I don't think protesting is enough. To me, that's not action. The intentions are good, but that's not enough, because all y'all doing is just whining about it, hoping it'll change anything. It won't change nothing. It's not gonna do any fucking thing except delay the inevitable. Because we were out here and we were protesting for George Floyd, but look what happened next. Look at your screen. Read that sentence. Read every fucking word if you have to. It's the same shit. We had them in 2020. We had them. All we had to do was keep pressure. All we had to do is push forward. But nah, y'all gave up. Y'all threw y'all signs on the floor and just continued on y'all day. Patting yourself in the back, thinking it's a job well done. No, it's not. No, it's not. It will never be a job well done until the sit ends. And if you don't think that, if you don't believe that, then there's something wrong with you. Because the signs are literally fucking everywhere, but you're not looking hard enough. It's everywhere. Open your eyes. Take a look around you. You'll immediately notice something's away. You'll immediately know something's off. Immediately. Go to YouTube, look up Black and Black Crime, and read the comments. Oh, I'm sorry. So-called Black and Black Crime, and read the comments. Just read the comments. Just read them. I guarantee you, what you'll find on there will be more than enough evidence. And I'm tired of my own people acting like this is nothing, acting like it's all well and dandy. It's not. It's not. Y'all act like this is a great well world. No, it's not. Not for us. But no, you want to ignore that completely. You want to look elsewhere. You want to live your own life and only worry about yourself and no one else. Because you're too fucking busy. Even though you have your brothers and sisters out here dying in the streets every fucking day because of people like these because of white supremacy, because of the system. Y'all don't care. Y'all just blame on ignorance. Like that actually means something. It doesn't. At least not in the end. It's all about self-respect. And what's happening here is disrespect. This is disrespectful to us, to Amir. He died. And the person who killed him gets to walk away. It will happen again, over and over and over and over and over until we actually do something. Until that happens, y'all can just sit here and get comfortable to the system you're in. Because that's what y'all been doing. Just getting comfortable. Getting used to it. Befriending those that at the end of the day don't give a fuck about you. I want to be in a world where I don't have to worry about hate, where I don't have to worry about violence, where I don't have to worry about people looking at me differently just because the way I look like. I don't have to live in a world where people ignore my problems, where people downplay my beliefs, my feelings, my faults, my suffering. Just acknowledge it. Help me. Help us reach to where we get what we deserve. But that's not going to happen. That is wishful thinking. We have to make it happen. We have to. And until we make it happen, Amir will not be the last victim. He will not be the last victim. And that to me is the saddest part of all. Months' time, they'll completely forget about him. There'll be another incident. People will talk about that. Go protest. A governor will say some words of of unity and condolence, and then I'll just move on. A month later, it happens again. Same shit. Move on. I'm not moving on. And you shouldn't either. Remember every single moment like these, because that alone will give you strength. That alone will help you see the bullshit and will help you do what you believe is right. This is a cool world. And we have to acknowledge that. And we have to acknowledge that at the end of the day, we're the target. And because of that, we need to really rise up, unite, and take down the enemy. Black Power.